This is just pure domination. I don't know how much longer we can continue to ignore Moses Brown and his impact. He is doing everything a team looking for a center could want right now. He is rebounding the ball. He is blocking shots, and he is scoring inside with ease. But during All-Star Weekend, he stepped up in a way nobody expected. Now everyone is leaving All-Star Weekend talking about Moses Brown and his impact. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And make sure you have notifications turned on. So that way, anytime we drop new content, you get notified. And now, let's get started. Moses Brown goes insane during All-Star Weekend. Moses Brown is going off. I have been one of the biggest advocates of the Knicks signing Moses Brown this season, given the impact and everything that he's been doing during the G League. But after his performance during All-Star Weekend, the Knicks must act quickly. Other teams around the league are going to be interested in Moses Brown and his dominance. Shout out to the NBA G League on the app X for giving us the following information. According to them, Moses Brown could not be stopped. Could not be stopped. He recorded 12 points on perfect shooting from the field. He also helped to contribute 4 rebounds as well in order for his team to win in the G League Up Next game. And again, we're going to discuss how this game was played so you can understand how he did and if his team actually won. But at least for this game, he was able to have an amazing performance and go off. Again, he was perfect from the field. He was granted an opportunity to impress at a great event, and he was able to take advantage of that opportunity, seize his moment, and then some. Shout out to Sports Illustrated for giving us the following information about Moses Brown, his impact, and what the Up Next game is about for the All-Star Weekend. According to them, like its NBA counterpart, the G League's Up Next game engaged in a 4-team tournament, and it was a showdown that features teams that assembled by basketball content creators and influencers. Team Switch, cultures topped by Team Strictly B-Ball in round 1 before falling to Team Braxton in the championship final. The New York City native Moses Brown brilliantly bookended his effort in the opening act, scoring 8 tallies of an opening 15-6 run. Brown also closed things out strong with a driving and one. Its foul shot rendered unnecessary thanks to hitting the target score of 35. In the title match, Brown pulled down 6 of Switch Culture's 7 rebounds. So he nearly pulled down every single rebound that they got during that game. He had 6 and the total was 7. He also scored 8 points on 5 attempts because he was camped out underneath the basket. That, however, wasn't enough to overcome 13 points from MVP Kevon Harris, an Atlanta prospect that guided Braxton to a 30-26 win. But Moses Brown did exactly what he needed to do. He put on a show, made an impact, and showed his utter dominance. He's continuing this trend during the G League, and he brought it to All-Star Weekend as well. And I know, continuing in the G League, he is going to do the exact same thing because that's the type of player that he is. That's all he knows how to do. Just dominate when he's out there. I know for a fact Moses Brown will not be available for a long time. Every time he gets a chance to shine, get significant time, he's able to put on a show. Either significant points, significant rebounds, blocking shots, or doing something impactful when he's out there. He put on a show for every single team looking for a center. Because if you need somebody to block shots, a walking double-double, getting you efficient rebounds, and even though, yes, he was camping when he was playing out there, staying underneath the basket, and if anybody was missing shots, he was cleaning it up and cleaning up the glass. I understand that. He might not have those same opportunities at the NBA level. But you know what? It's all about understanding your competition, your strengths, and your weaknesses. He understood. Given the level of players he was playing on the floor with, he knew he could do that and get away with it because he could dominate them. And that's exactly what he did. There's an image going around where he is jumping so high, he is blocking somebody's shot that it looks like that player has no chance on this planet to ever get a shot up against him. It's those type of plays, those impactful moments that make other teams around the league extremely interested. We lost Jericho Sims. We don't have really that backup insurance that we need. Love Ariel Hukporti, but it's also clear Tom Thibodeau, while he will play him and give him minutes, we know that if somebody else is available and on the bench and they may have more experience in the league, they might get those minutes over Hukporti because that's just how Tom Thibodeau is. With Moses Brown right now, it might help the Knicks if they waive DeLon Wright and sign Moses Brown immediately because there's no guarantee that he's going to be active and available if they do want to sign him come March 1st. But they also have to think about TJ Warren. He's also going off as well, too, impressing a lot of teams around the NBA. He might not be available come March 1st either. The Knicks are going to have a very difficult decision to make very soon. Do they want to keep DeLon Wright and then choose between TJ Warren and Moses Brown? Or do they waive DeLon Wright and then sign TJ and Moses Brown? In my opinion, that's the move to make. Or you can bring back Chuma Okeke, who was just waived by the Philadelphia 76ers. You can add him to this team along with Moses Brown and let another team sign TJ Warren. In my opinion, that's the way I would go about doing things because Moses Brown is young. He gives you the size. He gives you the rebounds, the block shots, and Chuma is basically Josh Hart 2.0. He's 6'7". He's young. He's athletic. He's 3-and-D. He can give you that defense, rebounds. He can play make. He can score. He can do everything a Tom Thibodeau team needs him to do. That's why those two players are the perfect fit for me. But if they're not going to add Chuma, then go after TJ and Moses Brown. All I'm saying is the buyout market is probably not where the Knicks need to go right now to improve this team. Go to Westchester. Look at your Westchester Knicks team. Look at the talent that you have over there. Sign players from there so you can improve this roster because that's the way to go about things. There is nobody on the buyout market right now that I would rather have over TJ Warren or Moses Brown. They play better than anybody available right now that the Knicks could go after and add on the buyout market. Given all of those factors, I hope it's only a matter of time before TJ and Moses Brown make their debut on the main roster because that's exactly what they deserve given the level of play that we've seen them do in the G League. But what about you guys? What do you think about Moses Brown and his dominating performance during All-Star Weekend? Were you just as impressed as I was? Do you think the Knicks should race to go sign him right now before another team makes that move? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knick fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.